Greetings all, FerrariMan601 here. Welcome to iRacing. Welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway by night. We're in the Carburetor Cup this evening. We're in the Ford Fusion Class A Monster Energy NASCAR Cup car. Yes, we are making another foray into NASCAR, ladies and gentlemen, and also coordinating this with another fan of the channel. And hopefully he'll be joining us on track for the actual race. For the moment, though, just some practice going on for us. I did a race here a little bit earlier on. Just started to get my bearings in terms of what's going on here. I finished 8th in that race, and somebody is already blown up in front of us. All right. Got 2.2 seconds back to the car behind. Let's just get our eye in and figure out how to turn left. It's a 3,400-pound stock car with about 800 horsepower. I do have to say the latest version of these Cup cars, they feel a bit sanitized. They don't go as fast as they used to, even though we are going over 200 miles an hour. Track temperature is low, of course. Everything's really nice and grippy here at night. Some smoke. Everybody being very civilized there, staying down low, letting me by as they're merging on. Very good. I've got a lot of grip right now. I'm liking this. Of course, the tires are brand new as well. .200 miles an hour, 202 into turn 1. I can deal with that. Of course, you got to keep the thing under control. Track's really nicely rubbered in. Of course, this is practice, though. Knowing iRacing, the track state's going to change instantaneously for qualifying, and it'll be like driving on glass. We're going to stick up high. Up into the marbles there. There we go, we let everybody by and we didn't cause a massive accident. That's good. Also, if you happen to notice a little bit of an intermittent southern twang in my voice, well, it kind of happens when I race these cars. Just, I guess, trying to chameleon myself into my environment. I hate NASCAR with a burning passion, as many of you know. But every now and again, it is good to remember how the other half lives. And yes, I will admit there is a little bit more to driving these cars than simply smashing the gas and turning left. Not much more, but there is more. There's the understeer, or push as they call it in NASCAR country. Multisyllabic vocabulary is not your friend at one of these events. And a massive apocalypse in front of us. Yeah, get down low, buddy, thank you. I'm pretty proud of myself. We avoided a wreck there. Not too bad. I can deal with that. I do have to say this is dating me a little bit. I don't know if I ever made a video of this back then because, well, to be honest, my life sucked back in this time. But 2016, I ran the IndyCar Road Series, and even though it was the Road Series here in iRacing, we were running the DW12 here at Charlotte on occasion, and I managed to take a couple of podium finishes when the series visited this place, so I like this track. So who knows? guys running close behind, right on the bumper, getting me a little bit of a push there. And there's the understeer. Let's let everybody through. They're just hooked up a lot better than I am. This guy's going to look down low. I'll let him go. I just don't have the pace relative to these guys. I don't know why. I don't understand these cars. I'm okay with that. All I know is that the IndyCar specialist in me wants to take these corners flat, and you just can't, and these guys just died. There we go. And they're still dying. Let's not die with them. Nice! I'm getting my practice in wreck avoidance. Stay down there. See, when you come out of the pit lane here, you have to stay down on the apron there. That's below the white line through turns 1 and 2, or the rest of the world would just call that turn 1. You rejoin the track here on the back straight. And even though it's a stock car and we're on an oval, I cannot help myself from blipping the throttle like a maniac. It's the Formula 1 driver in me. But so far, not having any incidents. We've kept it out of the wall. We're running 6th fastest out of 22 entries. Not bad. And these puffs of smoke that just hang in the air, it's very disconcerting. I don't really know where to look as we're coming into a corner, trying to find the mobile chicanes in front. Got this race 25 laps or 35 laps. The race is some sort of interval of laps that ends in a 5. Regardless, we've had a decent run right now. We've had 14 laps completed. So this is how the car is going to develop over the course of the run. Reasonably pleased with all of that. Everybody is on the same setup, I should also add. And oil temperature is at 252. Okay, we almost had a massive crash there. He morphed out of the way, which was helpful to us. Down to P6. I'll take it. And the session should be switching over for qualifying in about 30 seconds. So we are going to get ourselves down back into the pit lane and just wait for that. Rev match for the win. There we go. And back into the pit lane here. Take this opportunity to practice pit stop, looking for the number 47 pit board. Where is it? There we go. There's the crew jumping over the wall. Don't run them over. Too far forward? Oh, please. Alright, well, don't do that in the race. Just don't. There we go. So nice of these guys to change my tires for me. You almost thought that was their job or something.
Go, go, go!
Alright, we're set for qualifying. Yeah, we just barely missed our marks there. Let's hit race and we'll go to quali. Alright, we're back at Charlotte. We've got 3 minutes of free practice. So we'll just join the fun. No pit lane speed limiter in this car, of course, so you gotta watch it. There we go. Let's not get a penalty for an unsafe pit lane exit. And there we go. There's the fan I mentioned before, down in the bottom right, Cameron. Car number 1. Those of you who are loyal, true fans of the channel might remember him from back in March when we were shaking down the Dallara IR18 here on iRacing. Ran into him at Indianapolis, and we ended up bashing McLaren for about 20 minutes. Alright, pay attention. Get this thing up to speed, get it around a couple of times. Try to be P1 in practice, we won't be. We're gonna try anyway. Track actually feels good. Ported over the rubbering in for the most part. From the open practice session there on the other server, that was good. Track felt a lot more greasy a couple hours ago when I did another race here. Maybe it just rubbers in as the night wears on. I don't know. Whatever the case, it feels better. Can have one lap. Checkers are out. And we line up where in practice? P1? Hey, P1. I'll take it. I will take that. Alright, qualifying, we got 2 flying laps, plus the out lap and in lap, of course. Alright, let's not get a penalty for an unsafe pit exit. I did that last time, and both of my qualifying times were excluded. Ergo, let's not do that. Keep it below the white line, there we go. Okay, provisional with P10 here. Let's try and get some heat into the tires through this final corner. And let's go.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Into turn 1. Let's try and keep it low. On a power. Feels good. Nice! Keep it down, now up. Good. One more. That's good for, it's 28.853. That's good for provisional P1. This lap's going to be a bit slower. That's P2 now. Yeah. Can't say I didn't try. This lap's got to be slower. There it is, 29.168. All right. Okay, well, I can't really complain. P3 at the moment. Starting at the front in these races is not generally a good thing, only because it tends not to matter. As long as you stay out of trouble, that's the only thing you gotta be concerned about. So, let's see where we're sitting right now. Provisionally P3. I'll take it. There's Cameron, 2/10 in front. I have no idea how he pulled out that time. He just did. Yeah. But it's an honest P3 right now. We've got several drivers behind us. So I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Not bad at all. We will come back here when qualifying is about to close out. Okay, so just about 10 seconds left in qualifying. Just waiting for everything to stamp out. We're holding P3. And it looks like that's where we're going to start. Again, starting up front is not necessarily where I like to be in these races because I don't really know what I'm doing, but that is exactly where we're going, to the grid, where we'll shut the engine
One lap to
down.
green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Yeah. And we'll just wait for the signal to go. It's going to be interesting, I'll tell you that much. 25 laps. So in practice, we basically did a race distance already. I'll be good with that. And it's just about, can we keep it out of trouble? Right. The engine fired. There we go.
Sorry if I'm terrible. This is my first ever race on iRacing, ever.
No, it's not his first ever race. You lie like a rug.
That's fake news.
Fake news, he says. Okay.
Catch the pace car.
Number 25 was glitching a bit. Have to watch out for him. He, of course, is our pole sitter.
Hey, D. Parker, where's the rest of your first name?
At least I'm on the inside. I like to be on the inside.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's try not to get a penalty for overtaking before start finish. And let's get set to go.
The pace car is in.
Off we go, folks.
Green, green, green.
Let's just protect the inside. Again, this is why I don't like to be up so high in the beginnings of these races, just because I'm not fast. And I know I'm not fast. Cameron all over the place. Come on, get on it, stay on it. Cameron into the lead there. Nice. Again, we don't have cautions, so any mayhem that occurs, hopefully we're just not caught up in it.
Car outside. Stay low with the car on the high side.
Yep, there he is.
Clear outside.
One disadvantage of not having VR, I can't see what's around me. And I don't have my D-pad set up. Going up, it's contact.
Clear.
Try to avoid him. Honestly, I tried to avoid him.
Car inside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Stay high.
Forced me up into the wall like that.
Clear inside.
He didn't hit me.
Inside. Still there.
He's getting swallowed up. Let's regroup. Okay. Working lap 5 of 25. Only 20 laps to go. Need a blink of an eye. No, it won't. It'll be agonizing. Just try not to murder the tires too much right away. You need them later. Just haven't been involved in any serious incidents yet. I don't have any video of it, but the race I did earlier was flipping through the air after half a lap. So that was not fun. Of course, I was starting right at the back because I was disqualified from qualifying. I'll blame netcode like any good iRacing driver. And what the... Okay, I have no idea what number 28's doing up there. He's gonna wreck. And there was no way I could avoid that, of course.
Looks like your car is toast.
Into the pit lane with us.
Pit lane. Press and hold your reset button.
Of course. Of course. How? Just why? You're driving into a funnel. And even though you see the guy crashing in front of you, you can do literally nothing about it. Unsafe pit entrance, they said. Well, I kind of entered in an emergency. Hold for 15 seconds. Unsafe pit entrance. Are you kidding me? Hold for 15. Come on. Come on. We're still technically running in 8th.
We're done. Get going.
All right. Well, look at this moron. Meet me out of the pit lane, why don't you? Well, it's race on now. Oh, you're gonna wreck down on the apron? Useless. Absolutely useless. Okay, that was a 1:19.436. That would almost be a respectable lap at Imola. Not quite at Charlotte. So of course we will not be completing all 25 laps now. He's getting caught up in somebody else's accident, of course. Speaking of somebody else's accident, we might actually gain a couple positions here, depending on what happens to Ryan back there. Now I am technically speaking on fresher tires than the guys around. Car's actually feeling halfway decent again. P6, we're gaining a lot on P6. He's got to have a big problem of some sort. He's still a lap ahead of us. All right, now he's not quite. But so far, it's been a baptism by fire here in these Cup cars. I can't say they're quite boring, probably boring to watch, but they're a bit more fun to drive. Now, of course, running in clean air, you don't have to worry about much. There's Ryan. I'll take that position. Thank you. smoke up here. Looks like everybody's still in mostly one piece. Tyler Rowland has dropped out of the race. I know he was ahead of us. He might inherit P5. Wrecking up hopped here. Come on, get down on the apron, thank you. I think we're running 5th now, folks.
You've got 10 laps to go. You're in 5th.
Indeed we are. And it's all about staying alive, and yeah, I know I got involved in somebody else's accident, but I'm still alive. That counts for something. If you don't rage quit these things, provided you can continue, you should continue. It's Albert Berry in front of us. He's a lap ahead. I don't want to mess with his day if I can help it. He might just let me by. If he doesn't, I won't fight him. Looks like he's going to be gracious.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
He doesn't need to fight me, and I don't need to fight him. I just don't want to cause a problem. Cameron is still in the lead. He's 9.5 seconds up the road on track. Of course, he's at least a lap in front of us. I think he's more than a lap in front, actually.
You're in 4th position.
P4. Nice, considering I started 3rd. That's pretty good. I've got 8.3 seconds back to P5. That's an eternity on an oval. And remember, we've made a pit stop. So, with a 15-second penalty. Jeremy has dropped out. I don't know where he was running. I think he was behind us.
You've got 5 laps to go.
5 to go. I think we've got, honestly, 3 to go. 'Cause I think Parker and Rich are in front of us by 2 laps. 9.3 seconds back to P5. I just keep gaining time. I could even back it off quite a bit and still be okay. I just want to stay out of Albert's way.
2 laps to go.
Yep, 2 to go. Just as I thought. If we hadn't been involved in that wreck, we might have been fighting for a podium. But honestly, I saw it coming, but where do you go? You have to make a decision at some point. And these cars are so heavy, they don't change direction easily.
That means 1 more lap to
We're
go.
getting the white flag this time by. There we go. So we will complete 23, we'll complete 24 laps. I am only 1 lap down from the leaders then. Cameron will be coming by to win the race. We'll be coming by to finish 4th. Not bad. Checkers, P4.
Slow car down low.
And of course you wrecked me.
It's over. Great job.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
There we
Wow,
go.
this is a situation.
You may or may not have asked for that to happen, specifically. Oh yeah, it's completely toasted.
I'm broke. I need a medic.
Yep. It's wrecked anyway, who cares? Let's see, do I have oil pressure? Yes. I've got water temperature, I've got fuel pressure, I've got water pressure, sort of. Alright, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. P4, better than I ever thought. And that's 4 spots better than my last finish. I will definitely take it. The engine's running on about 5 cylinders right now, but that's okay. This thing's going to blow up pretty soon. We're going to lose water pressure at some point, because we've got one almighty radiator leak. Into the pits with us. Let's shut it down. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I'm reasonably satisfied with that.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Not bad at all. I will take that. Not too bad. Kind of cool, kind of fun. Maybe not.
Who was in third?
Yep, 2 laps down there at the end.
Mr. Guy in the 47.
Oh, no, I was in third.
Mr. Guy in the 47 is P4 confirmed. And that's where I finished on track as well.
There were some good drivers in that race.
Yeah, Albert, thanks for giving me room. I didn't want to cause you any trouble, so thanks for just letting me go.
Oh, I seen that you were a lap down, man. If you weren't a lap down, I wasn't letting you go.
I would not have expected you to.
I figured you probably had fresh tires, and mine were just about all worn out to shit. And yeah, that's not a fight I want to fight.
Yeah, and the last thing I wanted to do was take you out of P3.
Yeah, I don't think you would have, but yeah, no, I don't. I'm not one to fight. I mean, if a guy's a lap down, you know, even when I race the races, the A's and the B's, I let them get their lap back, man, and it's just that much more fun if they're on the same lap, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too many people take this way too serious, like they're in some sort of freaking NASCAR race and they're getting paid.
Oh
if I ain't
God,
getting
yes,
paid,
they
man,
do.
that means I'm having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some people take this way over the top. It's a video game at the end of the day. It's fun stuff.
Dude, it's our glamorized Xbox, whatever we used to do all the time with the freaking stick thing going in circles, right?
Absolutely. But yeah, there you go. Loyal friend of the channel.
What was the last one I did? I think the last one I did was NASCAR 17, right?
Loyal friend of the channel takes the win there, Cameron. Let's give him a moment in the sun if we can.
I went back and tried it.
There he is on his last lap.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good one. Yes, Cameron Rich in the #1 Chevrolet. Running the high line all night. Seemed to be working pretty well for him. Out of turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Entering the tri-oval and across the line to take the win here at Charlotte. The best driver in the field, Car number 47, where was he at this moment? He was just starting his final lap. As I got toward the end of the run, but this happened in practice as well, the car just starts to push up a bit high and just get out of the throttle to chase it, a little trail braking even, just to keep the car down in the middle, roughly, of the racetrack. But all in all, not too bad. And yep, Cameron just going up top. And of course, we literally run into each other, car number 3. So yeah, I ended up in the air twice. How about that? Yeah, absolutely wrecked. Yep, I had no power left on that engine. Car's absolutely destroyed. I was surprised it was still drivable. Run into Cameron just for good measure. See ya. But yeah, very, very cool. Just some iRacing NASCAR fun. Again, I don't run these cars that often, but I'll take a 4th place finish even if my car comes back looking like that. So thank you all very much for watching, and of course thank you for Cameron for wanting to run with me. So yeah, this is fun. Until next time though, FerrariMan601 saying thank you very much for watching, and of course we will see you soon.